Hello, everybody on the Master Shah Tao Center Toronto Facebook page. And welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Heart and Soul Talk with myself and very special guests. And we're so grateful to have you joining us today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we invite you to please share in the comments. Who are you? Where are you from? Joining us today, and we are so grateful to have you here. And you will see that I am joined by a very, very, very special guest. We are very excited. It is my greatest honor and privilege to introduce to you Irit. And Irit is the center coordinator at the Master Shah Tao Center Toronto. However, she is much, much more than that. And she's a very inspiring soul with so much courage and compassion, and someone who has most definitely inspired me on my journey. And so we are very excited to connect, to be able to have this time together, to go a little bit deeper, to learn more about Irit and your journey and to share. And for all of you watching, please share in the comments if you have questions, if you have sharings, where you're from, and much more. We'd love to hear from you. So welcome, Irit.
Hi, Alexia. Hello, everyone. So happy to be here with you.
Beautiful. Thank you. And we're so happy to have you here. And, so many of us, especially those who have, been a member of the Master Shah Tao Center community for many years, or even most recently, may know you through, especially in, coming by the center. Irit was always the one, greeting everybody, doing all the things. And now that we have moved and migrated our services online, you'll very often get some kind of a correspondence from Irit in some way. And you are really like a Wonder Woman in my eyes, truly. And, but this is really a time to go even beyond that role and to learn a bit more about you and your journey, because we do, we are so blessed to be able to connect with you through all of your beautiful service and the work that you do. But there's definitely so much more to you than that, and to the beautiful soul that you are. So, very curious, and I believe that many of our viewers are as well, as to how did you, in your journey, in your life, like what brought you to, to this moment, to now, and maybe even like what brought you to, first of all, to Toronto, because
Okay.
because it's really cool to learn about, your history and, your ancestry and where you're from, for anyone that may not know you. And then from there, what brought you to the Master Shah Tao Center Toronto?
Okay, perfect. Thank you for this question. I'm originally from Israel. Hi, shalom to all my Israeli friends. About 11 years ago, my son and I decided to immigrate to Canada. And it was a very troubling journey, so many challenges on the way. And through those challenges, we met Master Shah. So one of the Toronto Center master teachers, her son and my son were at the same class. So she invited me to watch the Soul Masters movie. I hope and I recommend that each and every one of you watch this movie, because it's very, very inspiring. So I came to watch the movie. I had no expectations. I was just thinking, in a very human way, I'm just like doing her a favor. I just met her, and, our sons are together. And I just came to watch the movie. And I was so, so touched by that movie, because first of all, I learned that everyone can be a healer. And I was like, what? Like, I can be a healer? In my background, I'm a graphic designer. that was my profession in Israel, and I'm still using my skills a little bit here in Toronto. So if you see like the Toronto Center banners or like some stuff that is online, maybe I designed it. So I'm still using those skills, and I love it. It's so artistic and creative way to express yourself. So in that movie, I learned that I can be a healer, and I immediately wanted to become a Tao Hands practitioner, and I was interested to learn how to do it. And then that master teacher guided me. And then we had such a challenge with our immigration, like everything we did failed, everything. And then I asked for a blessing from Master Shah for my immigration. And it was a silent blessing. It was in one of those moments, when Master Shah says, make a request for whatever that may be in any event. And I just requested in my heart, please bless my immigration. And you know what? It was such a miracle that we were accepted to stay in Canada. So this is how I met Master Shah, and I was a student. I am a student of Master Shah for 7 years, and I'm working at the Toronto Center for 3 years. So I'm very, very blessed and honored to be the center coordinator, and I miss meeting all of you in person, but I'm so also honored to be at, behind the scenes and serve you through emails and any way we communicate. So thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Irit. And just as you were just sharing, asking silently in your heart for this blessing and that transformation, like so much like shivers were all over my body listening to you share that. And just to think of all the simple transformations and like miracles that happen that are just like even unsaid, or that, they just come from this ripple impact. And you're like a shining example of that. And, your service, it is, of course, you're a beautiful graphic designer. I mean, hello, if anyone has seen our Facebook or our website, if I may humbly say so, it's beautiful. And Irit has a big role in that, as well as our volunteer team here in the center, and who call themselves the Online Angels. And but Irit, serves in so many ways, and beyond, I think what people see or hear or comprehend, just I express immense gratitude to you for all the times on my journey that you have been there and been a guiding light. And you do that for so many in such a humble and silent way, just guiding others, and also embodying, so much of the patience, of the wisdom, of the compassion. And, that was really, really something that it was put to the test in the last little while. And it's something that I think really impacted our entire community. And something that was a little bit unexpected, but something that really showed the impact of your presence in our community. And so for anyone who might not be aware of what we're sharing, is there anything that you'd like to share with us about your journey in the last couple of months? What happened for you and how that kind of like impacted you as well?
Yes, thank you. So about 2 months ago, I had like unbelievable back pain. And one day I bent down and I was stuck. I was not able to walk. I was not able to sit. I was just like stuck. And my son and I, we called the ambulance, and I was taken to the hospital, and the MRI showed that I have a severe slip disc. And it was really a test, like you said, Alexia, for everything that I ever received and every belief I had, because I was at the hospital for 4 weeks and then additional 2 weeks in the rehab center. to kind of like learn to walk again, because I was lying for a month. I was not able to get out of bed. Even like imagine turning from left to right in the bed was a challenge. So that brought me to, first of all, come to a place of gratitude of what we have, of what we can do with our body. Like we brush our teeth standing every day, but if suddenly you need to do it lying down, like what would you do? It's so awkward. So just like having gratitude for the small things that we can do, and like, you know, wake up in the morning and say thank you. So that was like the major thing that I can say that I learned. I also was tested very strongly about my mental state, because seeing so much suffering around me at the hospital was like, oh my God, like we should not complain. You know, whatever we have in our life, we should not complain. And the most important thing that what helped me to stay grounded and focused on my healing was Master Sha's techniques. I constantly came back to gratitude and to his teachings of tracing, of invoking, you know, our own ability to heal. And this is such a major thing. And many of you probably know about the Say Hello formula. And I was using that every day before any action that I needed to do, you know, like later sitting on the edge of the bed, or like walking, or like taking a shower. I was just talking to my body. So I'm so grateful that I received those wisdoms from Master Sha, because they were my light in the dark. Without them, I have no idea how I would survive those 6 weeks all together in hospitals. And also remember, it's COVID time. We're not allowed to see family. So, you know, we have modern technology, but still it's not the same like having someone there with you, you know? So, yeah, just lots of gratitude. And like every moment is a teaching moment. We just need to recognize what is this lesson for me now. Thank you, Alexia.
Thank you, Irit. Thank you so much for sharing, and for your courage, and just so many things that you know, we may never know, and just, you know, from a perspective of someone working with you and connected to you, like I personally was just in a shock of your compassion and of your ability to still express gratitude and still embody these things throughout this, even knowing all the pain and the suffering you're experiencing. Like, from my heart, that was so inspiring and really inspired me to step up and look inside and say, wow, like, where do you need to transform to up level who you are in your soul? Because look at this shining soul. Look at this beautiful, like, Irit, and what she's going through and how she's expressing herself in the world. Like, and that impact ripples to, I think, everyone that had that experience. And just hearing you share even now today is so grounding. It is such a powerful reminder for us to like live in gratitude and to look at what we've been given and to be appreciative of all the small things. And that is such a powerful message. And so grateful to you for sharing that. So grateful for you for who you are and just how you show up in all of our lives, and for you for sharing with us today in this heart and soul talk. And I know there's so much more to share. And Irit is also a teacher, certified teacher. So, you know, we look forward to having you back a Thursday to perhaps lead us in a beautiful practice together. And Irit's also very present in, all of our services at the Master Sha Tao Center Toronto. And so we're so grateful to you, and we love you so much. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Alexia. Love you. Thank you for the honor to share. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone who's joined us live. Marie, Christiane from Martinique, and everyone else who may be watching. We encourage you to please share in the comments, how this sharing, this heartfelt sharing has impacted you, has inspired you in any way. And to please also share this video. Share this video with your loved ones, with anyone who may need it. This message, this powerful message. And also join us each and every Thursday moving forward into the new year. And we also encourage you to join our Facebook group. And also, Irit mentioned powerful practices and the say hello technique and all of this wisdom and teachings from Dr. and Master Sha. And we have a very powerful program coming up in February called the Wellness Boost. And so this program is totally next level. And this is something that will take any level of where you're at. If you're just beginning or if you're more advanced, wherever you're at, it's going to take you to the next level. And so highly encourage you to check out this Wellness Boost. We will post the link in the comments as well. And join us for our programs. Wednesday at 7 p.m. next week, we will also have an introduction to the Wellness Boost and allow you to experience the power of this program. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Irit.
Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Bye, everyone. We'll see you very soon.